Hi, everybody. It's Linda G coming to you on Thursday morning, and I'm getting overwhelmed with emails. I guess a couple of readers have said, well, like Marianne's at Revealing Light, who's an extremely good psychic reader. She didn't like the cards that she got on Biden, and I think she was seeing the pressure about him, everybody asking him to step down. And then she wasn't saying Biden's going to drop out, nor is she saying Trump's going to win, not at all. But people, we're like cheerleaders and people don't want to hear any of the bad news. So I'm here to tell you the news that I have. Somebody told me that Sterling said he'll definitely run and he'll definitely win. I'm talking to a lot of other people saying the same thing. So I need to take a look too, because, energies do change, things change. So, but before I start, I want to thank, hold on, this is a magnet on top of this. Somebody had bought me this candle. Oh, it smells so good. Citrus, Majoti, very nice. I've got a book from Thane Mathis, Moon Shadow. She just released a book. If you've ever wondered what it's like to slip into a cult and find your way out, this is the story. And Promise of Angels, this from author healer Diana Michael. She lives in Minnesota. All of us suffer disappointment, setbacks, and even tragedies. Perhaps from Diana's history, we can learn something. Okay, so I have so many books. When I actually do retire, I can sit and read everything. I also want to just bring a quick mention, because this was so cute, from Joe in San Francisco. Look at what he sent me. He saw this and he thought of me. He sent this to me. Thank you for all your wonderful spiritual work. Thank you so much. But this was the guy that used to come through before Biden was on the ticket and said that Biden would do, I keep forgetting to turn that clock down. Biden would be the New Deal. He'll do something like the New Deal. Okay, so so all this talk and chatter, Adam Schiff is asking him to step down. Even our Speaker of the minority, Schumer. And I'm going to tell you something right now. And I want you to listen to me very carefully as soon as this stops dinging. Okay. This is all based on money. Got nothing to do. That debate shook them up, but this is also based on money, and it's elite money. It's the big wigs out there. They've all said we're going to stop giving to the other blue candidates, and we're going to, and also Clooney, I don't care how you cut it up. Clooney has been upset about Biden not wanting his wife's thing that she tried to put through. Look it up, Google that. But anyway, so all the elites, Rob Reiner, even Stephen King, I was shocked. So everybody's, oh, he's got to step down. He's too old. Hello, we knew he was old way back when. And also, you guys, if this was going to happen, you should have thought of something last year. Why are you just doing this year? 14 million people voted for Biden to be their representative. I want you to know, I'm taking a look now, but I took a little quick see this morning when I'm fresh, and the cards were fantastic for Biden. Now he is sick, and I know he's sick, and it's probably all this stress, but shame on those people, because this is about money, and money talks, you guys. This is the energy I'm getting, and we'll see what happens. I could be totally wrong. I'm getting that the people, us, the people, say, oh, hell to the no. You leave him alone. And he gets the hint, Joe does. And he doesn't want to hurt this country. He doesn't want to hurt other people. But remember what happened after that debate? He made more money than Trump did. And what did he say? He made it from the regular guy on the street, that $200 at the most. He got all kinds. Remember, Obama used to be able to do 20 here, 30 here. So I see money come in, but it is so egregious. This Donald Trump with this J.D. Vance, they want to take away women's rights totally. They want you barefoot and in the kitchen. They don't want to support Social Security or Medicare. And it's like these people are sitting in that auditorium with a tampon on their ear so they can be like their master. It's freaking amazing. It's like, for real. Now, the good news is all the psychics never saw Trump win. So no matter what happens, don't worry, Trump's not going to win. But listen, you got to have a pretty good, Biden is not going to, he still thinks about the 14 million that said yes to him. So let's take a look, see. And Adam Schiff, I used to call him Atticus because I thought he was such a great guy. People are talking right now about doing a write-in. Barbara Lee or Katie Porter or anybody else but him. So this is causing, and don't forget, you guys, because of you guys, all the media is dropping. If they say one thing about Biden stepping down, they already don't want to hear it. I don't know about you guys, but only on Threads or something have I seen a little link with Trump sleeping while his son's talking. But if you look at that crap, it's all white. It's all nothing against white. My dad was white too, but it's rows of white people, and it's just really hard. But the J.D. Vance was perfect. The J.D. Vance, solidly, we just take the key and throw it out. He's not going to win, thanks to J. And they're going to keep repeating and repeating all the stuff J.D. Vance said that was terrible about Trump. Okay, they're going to keep repeating it just like they did with Marco Polo or whatever his name is. The other thing is people are thinking Newsom is in on the game. He may be in on the game down the road. Because don't forget, I told you, I see Biden getting in. He may serve just 2 years, not necessarily die, but step down, maybe energetically, or he has some health issues. But it sure would be easy for Kamala to take the reins, coming behind Biden. And then somebody like, see, they're real competitive, her and Newsom are. Newsom might try to run after the 4 years. You know, what is that, 28? Newsom might try to run. But Newsom can talk a rock out of being hard. Newsom is, but you know, the one I have to throw respect, because I was a little upset with him, but I have to throw respect because, and Kamala too, because when that girl that took Rachel Maddow's place was saying, well, so who do you think should replace Biden? He said, I have the president's back. And he listed all the magnificent things President Biden has done. And he scowled at her. I know, please forgive me, I'm repeating this, but remember this. He scowled at her and said to her, I have his back. And you know, you just get, you know, stop this nonsense talk. And when he walked away, I mean, she was cowering. She was like, she knew he was mad. He's got the president's back and he will hit the road on behalf of this president. Kamala is for President Biden and she's trying hard, but I see Nancy Pelosi up in every business. She's got no piss. There's part of her that you think for the good for the country, but she's, you know, she's older than Biden. She needs to step away because the energy that's coming in right now is going to be people telling the White House, oh, hell no. You all call the number, you guys write, and you tell your representative, oh, hell to the no. And tell them Linda G sent you. Say, oh, hell no, because Linda's going to do some pole dancing and teach you all. She'll make you blind. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. But the guy that predicts all the polls, and not necessarily polls, he goes by a certain number, all the presidents, he has said no if and way could you have Biden step down and expect that the Democrats would win. That's what he said, okay? And then I posted from that Dr. Tracy Pearson you guys introduced me to, who's fantastic. She said, number one, the nominee won the contest. Number two, 14 million people voted. It was a real primary. Number three, in 1968, we changed the rules to protect the primary vote. Number four, every time Dees changed the nominee, we lost and we were crucified. So, you know, look at a little bit of history here. 5, Trump and Vance are beatable. 6, Biden beat Trump. He'll beat him again. If you're saying he can't, it's because you aren't voting for him. 7, polls are SHIT. Don't trust the polls. And by the way, tomorrow I'm having the gentleman on that was with Andre, and I reposted it. This guy knows something about polls, and I have some good questions for him to help you guys out. I'm telling you, Biden already has all the states he needs. Somebody was even talking that he could lose a lot of states and still get the Electoral College. So, okay. And then she said polls are, poo-poo. Methodology is bad. They were wrong the last 3 years. No red wave, etc. And 6, not a presidential fantasy ticket. How are you going to get somebody in there about 100 and some odd days before? It's bull. And God bless, they're weakening our president because he got COVID. You know, his energy is low. Yes, he's old. We knew this before we voted him in the primary. So shut that, you know what, up. Okay, so let's ask, forgive me. Angel of light and mercy. Help me to read for my people. Now listen, if the cards, this morning they were fantastic. If the cards give me a different energy, I'll let you know. But I just couldn't go with it. I just didn't see. And Sterling says Biden will stick in and win. My feeling was he wouldn't serve the whole 4 years, but I hope he does. But it doesn't matter. Once he's in, we're safe. You know, we're not going to get JD Vance in there saying women don't have voting rights. Women should be barefoot in the kitchen. You can't have an abortion. What did he say? You can't put a bunch of Black women on a plane to California to get an abortion. What the heck's up with that? I love Joseph Biden when he said, I'll tell you what a Black job is. The Black job is our vice president. That's what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? All of us need to get together and sit down with that president and tell him how much we love him. Okay. This is our president. And this is really a tough time, and we've got to hold on to his back. This is all the Hollywood elites. This is money that's talking. That's why they're panicking. They're afraid that if their people well, I don't know about Adam Schiff now. I need to read that. We may vote him out, or I hope we don't make it till the Republican can get in, but there might be enough write-ins to put somebody else in there. Because as I posted to you guys, CNN is owned by, I think, Warner Brothers, and George Clooney has something to do with something there that they told Adam Schiff they would write a book for him, or make his book into a movie. There's a lot of elites that are saying, not another dime. I had somebody contact me, kind of works on the inside end, and he said that he was told some big top people that give money are saying not another dime, which in turn hurts. So what are you saying? Do what we say, or we're gonna let this nation fall to a Hitler? Is that what you're saying? Is that the kind of moral aptitude you have? Is that what you're saying? How about if we, the people, stand up for what we want? I think the money issue is not as big as you. I know it takes money to run a campaign. But the fact that Biden made more money after this debate is wonderful. The fact that JD Vance doesn't want to talk about or even go there with debating Kamala Harris. You know why? because she'll initial her K on his head with her sharp words. He's not, you remember that movie Inglorious Bastard? When the guy said, well, I can let you got Nazis go, but I don't like the idea that you could try to not be a Nazi. I want everybody to know. And he did the Hitler sign, the swastika. He took a knife and put it in. Okay. And did you hear that they're turning against J.D. Vance because the white nationalists are upset that he has a brown wife? Light and mercy. Help me help everybody else. Give us the truth, the whole truth. Is President Biden still, will he still run for president of the United States? President Joseph Biden. I feel I'm getting better sooner than later. And don't forget what else I told you when I did this reading. And everybody's like, what? I said that this chatter and all this will end by September. Remember I told you? In September, we're moving forward. So please forgive me when I say this, but the only way that President Biden would step down is if he crossed or he was really legitimately ill. He's not going to step down because they're pushing it. He would step down because something happened. And that's a possibility. But I always saw him winning, but that's a possibility. So I think the numbers would still be good because, God forbid, something happened to him. People would come out and vote Democrat ticket because this man was beloved. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't worry. Don't worry. The main thing is Trump's not going to win. Okay? Just like Marianne said. I will tell you right now, Trump is not going to win. Okay? Now, let's ask the realm. I want to get these nice and shuffled. These are my Morgan Greer cards. I really enjoy them because they got big pictures. I like pictures. Angel. I think this is Nancy Pelosi. Here's the stress. Everybody's all freaking out, but they'll pick up all that energy and move forward. And here he's offered the deal. He's offered the deal. Below him is the death card. A lot of psychics got the death card, but it's the basis of it. So it's a new beginning. But it's a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. So that means whatever it is, it's a good deal. Okay. So he's negotiating and debating victory after burden. He gets through that battlefield. Everybody's going to lighten up. And the home strings of wishes is the 2 cups standing behind you. So there's no more good news coming. Hello. The outcome is God. The outcome is the angel of light and mercy. I always saw angelic energy around him. His family is around him on the other side. This is temperance will see us through. This is, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I'm getting teary. Excuse me. I'm just so happy these cards showed up like this. Whew. I'm getting verklempt, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful. You know, because I respect all the other psychics and, you know, it causes me to worry because and I know we're not gods. We can't be straight on right all the time. Thank you so much. Look what came after too. What did I tell you? By the fall time, we're moving forward. News, new beginnings. The cycle, changing in the cycle. And out of the blue, here comes the magic. I'm telling you, this guy's got an angel on his shoulder. And he's going to do something for the United States. And the realm will see us through. Wish, and pray. Light a candle if you got one. Get one of those cheap, you can get them at grocery stores with Mother Mary or whatever you want on it. And pray, because you know he's Catholic, so you want to go the Catholic way for him. And although the Catholics are saying, Linda, you're not Catholic. Yes, I'm not, but I collect Catholic antiquities. I've got a fascination with the cat, but they weren't good to my mom, so I'm a little, you know. Woo, I got verklempt there. I don't know if I've ever done that on stage. So that I absolutely, this is the second time the cards were good. And the last time I threw the 9 of cups was the outcome. So celebration, it's going to be okay. And my guides were correct, September. And I'm sorry, we're still going to get a lot of this stuff. You just sit there and just say to them, okay, fine, then don't send any money. Don't do it. Keep your money. We don't care. Don't send any money. Let them figure it out. Maybe it's time that we start doing voting without money involved. You know, they need to change all that. It's just too much money going out. And those elites, they really think there's something else. And God love them. I know they want the best, but you know what? This will put them in their place. You have no say over us. Remember when Trump, I think it was it Jimmy Kimmel was hosting the Academy Awards or something, and Trump had said Meryl Streep was a has-been. That Mr. He knows everything, you know. He knows who's a has-been and who's not. He'd be the type to say, not Linda G, she's not a very good psychic, you know. I was like, okay. And guess what? You're not a very good president. So he's not going to win, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He thinks he's going to win. He thinks he has it all in the bag, but he's not going to win. So don't worry, you guys. Do not worry. And let them. Just let them. Go ahead. You guys start writing. You tell your person, go ahead. Go ahead. You can ask him to step down till the cows come home. Unless he's dead, unless he goes out feet first, he ain't leaving. And he will win. And you know what? I might not forgive you for this. I might decide to choose somebody else. I'll tell you that Adam Schiff, who I used to call Atticus, I'm very disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in Nancy Pelosi. I'm disappointed. It wasn't just that. It wasn't just that debate. I'm telling you right now, this is all has to do with money. So you know what? Keep your money. Remember Obama? He went in there with 20 here, 30 here, and he made it happen. And then the bigwigs started giving because they knew he was a sure thing. And everybody wants a favor from the president, you know. Biden can't be bought. This is beautiful. That's why the angel of light stands with him. He's a man of good conscience. Yeah, he's losing his memory. Yeah, he's older, but he's got a fantastic team around him. And, you know, Kamala Harris, I know in her life she's been a bit of a climber. But I feel she really cares about this man. And I've had a lot of people who have met him, including my sister, backstage at some book signing. But when I think he wasn't even vice president at that time, but he was a nice guy. He's just an all and out nice guy. Somebody said to me, oh, you don't say so-and-so's having a birthday. You'd say, okay, give me your phone. I'll wish him, you know. That's how he is. He's a nice guy. So President Biden, we love you. Oh, yes, we do. And we psychos out here want you, because even the ones who think, oh, gee, golly, it doesn't look good. And I can understand. And we're kind of having a test of faith here, if you think about it. We will be so happy we stuck it out. We will be so happy that we able to get those elites a what for. You can't be the boss of us. You have to allow us to make our own decision. We believe in this man. We know he has our back. And guess what? He's got plenty of people working around him that can keep him going. There's a lot of people. Trump only worked 3 hours a day. He was golfing all the time, charging us taxpayers. No, he didn't even work, but everybody else was holding the administration together. You don't think? And Reagan too. Remember, his wife had to work on his behalf because he was already beginning stage of Alzheimer's. So Biden does not have Alzheimer's. This is very hard on him, and I'm worried about him traveling and doing all this campaigning. But he's gonna, and I see he's gonna be okay with this virus. I got nothing that said he was going under, nothing. The one I got that was going under was Justice Thomas. That's the one I see. Okay, I just want you to know that. Okay, so God bless this doctor. You guys turned me on to Dr. Tracy Pearson. And then don't forget, I'll have that gentleman on tomorrow. We're doing live on SteamYard. 9 a.m. Pacific. I gotta get up early and brush my teeth. I hate that. Okay, so hold on, let me get my next question. Oh, you guys, you writing me? Oh my God, the hundreds of comments. People are saying, you know, this is just what I said. I truly believe this is user Q1. I truly believe this is a testing ground. We are literally being thrown so much negativity. So is my president. Do we stand strong for good, or do we cower to fear and false words? I stand tall to support my President Biden and will not listen to all the crap, because you know it's pissing people off. That's what happened with that debate. People were mad that Rachel Maddow and all those people I thought were rocked. No more. No more, you guys. We're done. But isn't that interesting? I'll tell you what some of that death card means. It means it's a new way of looking at things. It's a new way of deciding, no, you're not going to tell me what to do, because we're not puppets. You think we're a bunch of maggots? We're not going to listen, because I'm not going to sit in that conference hall with a tampon on my ear. Hell no. No. I mean, how? It tells you it's a bunch of sheep. It's not for me to judge them, okay? And God bless and have mercy over all of them, and may they see the light. But this is it's a clown show. It's not for real. And of course we're frightened because he won once before and we were shocked. But don't forget Hillary Clinton, you know, a lot of white men don't like a strong woman. And Hillary Clinton was supported by all those Hollywood types. Wouldn't that be cool if that singer that has that football boyfriend, you could tell I don't listen to her music. I'm so out of touch. But wouldn't that be cool if she came in and said, no, I'm voting for Biden. Okay. Pray and believe. Carolyn said, I called my congressmen and senators this morning, telling them I support Biden, and do that. In fact, after I hang up, I have an appointment with my doctor at 11:10. But after this, I'm going to just start calling and saying, get off his back. I told Adam Schiff, I'm writing in Barbara Lee or Katie. I'm not, to hell with you. He will get nervous too, by the way. I don't know why I just saw that. Can I just look at Adam Schiff real quick? Let's look at Adam Schiff. See, here's the thing. Remember what I'm saying here today. Oh, did you guys see that video I posted on my community channel? I was with Hard Senator Thoreau, and about 34 minutes and some odd seconds into the video, I'm saying, I see the Secret Service covering the ex-president Trump and walking with him off the stage. That was before the attempt. Who knows what obviously, just like when I saw Judge Marchand say, out of here. He told the jury, I didn't know, and when I had the flash, I didn't realize it was everybody in the room. Okay. What I get, okay, real quick before I get into Adam. What I get is everybody's on board. Remember, I saw September, we're back on the train. And then a lot of the people who said you got to go will change their tune. More out of desperation, because they know they're in what you call creek without a paddle. But I don't think we're going to forget Adam Schiff. And you know, he's doing this because of money. I'm telling you, it's all because of money. And he's such a smart guy. And he does know the law, but he's just picking on the wrong person. And here, Nancy Pelosi, who's older than Biden. Who the hell are you? Her and Schumer are trying to save everybody else is what they're trying to do. I think where they're coming from, I understand that. Because these bigwigs, these elites actually said no more money until they're gone. What I say is call their bluff and say, yeah, sure, fine. You think Biden, a Scorpio, is going to forget who decided not to give anymore? Oh, hell no. Wouldn't it be amazing that the people, don't forget Marie Antoinette said, let them eat cake. That people came together and said, no more. No, I don't care about your money. Ooh, he's crossed by the 3 of Swords. I think he's getting pressure because look at what we already did with the numbers for CNN and MSNBC. They're falling. New York Times is falling, yet they still don't shut up. It's amazing. Okay, fine. You guys aren't going to make any money. That's fine with me. People start watching Rachel Maddow's podcast. I mean, she's doing this because she's told to do this. His 9 of Cups is reversed, and he's got the death card to it. Look who's standing above him. It's like, you know what? Oh, there's a woman here. I wonder if the woman's going to win and not him because he's like, Mama, I wish I'd done the right thing. Mama, I wish I'd done the right thing. And he's got enough money. Wishes may not come true. If he doesn't start two-stepping to the beat of the American people, he may be in trouble. Because the people that are saying that Biden needs to step down are not the regular Joe Blow on the streets. It's the elites. And they need to stop it. Jeffries, oh my God, the speaker. Can you believe it? This is like a shock. But they're trying to protect the other people out there. They're not saying that, yeah, they are saying. They're saying that if Biden runs, the other people will lose. But it's not because the other people can't win, it's that the money will be taken away. But you know what? Everybody will be so sick of Trump and JD Vance by the time we get on in the real show. Hell to the no. People will just say no. The other guy might not have done commercials galore, but if they see R next to the name, they're not going to vote for them. So just know that, okay? So he looks terrible. Let's look at calling all light workers. Thank you. Joseph Biden is a man of honor. Be not afraid. We are here to help you as much as we are capable of doing. He stands in the light. He is really going through a tough time, and his energy is very low, but we are working on him. He does not have any mental disease. He is as prophesied. So this is almost something that we can't change. Even Trump would prophesize. Tell me about Nancy Pelosi. You know, Biden is so hurt. He used to call Nancy Pelosi his Catholic friend. You know, Biden was really upset when her husband was attacked and gave her, you know, what do you need? I'm here for you. And then she's going to turn around and do this over money. It's about money. You know what happened is we were all watching like the MAGAs. We were all, oh, Nancy and Adam, oh, you guys went through that thing and you know, and this is kind of the way the maggots are looking at them because they think they're know-it-alls and they think, you know, but they are becoming know-it-alls and they think they know best for the American people. They got a little bit too tied up in their own glory, is what I'm getting. Yeah, she's in a place where she can't move forward. Here's Biden in front of her. She's trying to get him to exit stage left. but she's not gonna be able to fight. It's like, oh, hell no. I don't know if she's doing backroom deals with Kamala, but I don't see that. That would really break President Biden's heart. Let's look at Kamala. Somebody said they thought she might have been talking to Kamala. The Governor Newsom just won't have anything to do with it. Everybody's on the phone. Just blow them up, you guys. Not literally. I mean, blow them up with calls, blow up their emails and say, no, no. Everybody was begging Senator Feinstein to step down, and she didn't. Everybody was begging Ruth Bader Ginsburg to step down so they could get someone in. She didn't. We did get hurt with that. Nancy Pelosi, what's up with you? Angel, line and mercy stand true. We are here. This is really a test, and they are very proud of us, you guys. They want us to know, brethren. They said, brethren. You know, I'll tell you what, get in your piggy bank and get out a few bucks and send it out. Don't send me any, even if you did, I'm going to turn around and give it to the president or anybody running, you know, except for Adam Schiff. She's going to end up on the right side of the train here. She's fighting right now, but she's going to end up on the right side of the train. I think I just read her just before this, but I'm just so livid. I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful because, you know, the cards can. And I think that with the energy people are picking up right now on Biden is the fact that he is, you know, it's probably really hard to pick up on him. If I may have permission, may I look at our president energetically? How's he doing? Is he in New Hampshire right now? If I may, please look at my president. His wife is really totally for him. He's actually feeling pretty good, but the doctor's telling him, you know, chill it down. You know, with this COVID sometimes, especially as you get along in age, you'll feel pretty good and you do something and it wipes you out. Somebody was saying, yeah, well, he got a cold and now he can't be in, you know, work for the nation. In the meantime, the president got shot and he's up the neck. The president didn't get shot. Did you see that the state police said it was shrapnel from when somebody was trying to say, no, it wasn't. Here it is. No, there was more than one and it was blown. And 4 officers in the front got hit by shrapnel. And that's what hit Trump. That's why you don't see anything from the doctors or the news about this tampon. There's ER doctors and nurses saying, we would never do a dressing like that. And even his son said, Eric said, he didn't require a stitch. He didn't require a stitch because it was a teeny, and you bleed real bad in the ears. Okay, let's just look how our president's doing. Yeah, he's confined. You know, he's a go-getter. He's a guy that just keeps going. Just a sweetheart. Everybody and their neighbors giving their opinion. This is a strong woman around him. This could be, 2 women. So probably his daughter, his wife. He's got the 10 of Pentacles in front of him. Good. Oh, he's going to get better. Look at that. He's going to get better. There is some more battling. I told you September. Oh, thank you. Holy cow. This is the September card. Patience will see us through. The outcome is the 4 of Wands. He's moving forward. Happiness, celebration. And people from the past will move forward. People from the past will hand the cups again. This could be Jack Smith. Let's take a look at our little Jackie Wacky. Tell us how Jackie's doing, the 11th Circuit Court, just to throw it in there because we need more good news. The 11th Circuit Court, Aileen's gonna have to go, and I told you guys this way back when. I said she's going to be impeached. There's more news coming out too about the January 6th. I see that. I see them talking behind closed doors, getting the format of how they're going to do this. Did you guys ever see that? Did you ever see that movie, Lethal Weapon, with Mel Gibson, where that guy said, diplomatic community? He'd hold his thing up, diplomatic community, towards the very end when they were fighting these people and they were carrying drugs, and that guy put the gun up at him and he said, diplomatic community, and he shot him straight through the head. That's Trump. Not that he's going to get shot, but he's always saying, well, I got immunity. They, like when they didn't impeach him, they had the 2 hearings. He acted like, I'm totally clear. I'm totally clear. No, you weren't totally clear. Okay, last question. Tell us about Jack Smith and everything he's working. How's he holding? He's watching this whole thing and he's a little disgusted. This must be Aileen. He's thrown her in the crossroads and she's getting ready to be cut out. This is another man. This isn't Jack. This is more money coming in. Oh yeah, so there's money's being released so Jack can do his work. Listen, even by next month, things are getting strong. This could be the judge that's working on the January 6th. Oh, celebration, good news. Things will be the wishes come true. The cycle has changed and we got the sun right on top of it. The truth will set us free. And let me tell you something else. When all of this is over with Biden and he starts moving forward, I see a lot of reporters kind of going underground and giving us the real 411 of who was asking for what. I think George Clooney is about ready to be not appreciated. That's what I'm getting. They used to stand up for people's rights. But they think they're better than us. They think, oh, well, we can determine what's going to happen with our money. Guess what? We don't care. Hell no, we'll go without the underwear. And my JC Penney's double Y's, they ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So everything's going to be okay, you guys. Thank God. And sorry I got for Clint, but I was so grateful. I was so grateful. I hope everyone, you can feel what I'm feeling. I hope everyone stands in this beautiful bright light of justice and freedom. Maybe even if you can't handle any bad news, just don't even watch us anymore. But my friend Dan always says, Linda, the thing is you're so sure. It's just, that's what's attractive about you. You just know what you're talking about. And I don't mean to be a know-it-all. And I've made mistakes. But my friend last night that called me, she said, well, you're about 90. She keeps going tab. You're going on 90-something%. And yeah, but I've been on wrong. Like I sure thought Beto was going to win, but you know what? Maybe he did win. Maybe they're the ones that were underhanded. And so watch that show tomorrow with that guy. We won't be doing psychic stuff. We won't be doing astrology. Andre's going to meet with me and we're going to talk to him. And he's pretty doggone good. He's pretty doggone good. And we'll ask him who we can watch to make sure we get the real thing if he knows. Okay. Love you all. Catch you on the other side. Cheers.